This is the plaintiff, Lawrence Finley. He says the defendant registered a truck for him, but now she refuses to turn the title over to him. The woman's trying to blackmail him. He refuses to take the bait. However, he has all the proof he needs to show the truck is his, but she still refuses to give it to him, so he's suing her for the state max of $5,000. This is the defendant, Janeth Thomas. She says she put the truck in her name because the plaintiff has a suspended license. The plaintiff then drove the truck before clearing up his license problems. He racked up toll bills, didn't have insurance, and she told the cops the truck was stolen because she didn't want to be responsible for anything. If anyone's owed money today, it certainly isn't the plaintiff because he owes her. She's accused of trucking it up with a former friend. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,851 for parking tickets, insurance, and tolls.
All parties, please use your right hand. Seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Lawrence Finley.
Yes.
You are suing Janeth Thomas, your, I guess, former friend, for $5,000 that you say you are out in the value of a truck that was impounded, as well as the tools that you say were also worth $2,500 inside of the truck. You're counterclaiming $2,851 for tolls, parking tickets, insurance that you took out in your name and tickets that he got in his name, as well as $2,000 for pain and suffering. Okay, I cannot wait. Tell me what happened.
Okay, it started off, I called my sister to register my truck.
You called your sister what?
I called my sister and see what she put the insurance on my truck.
What truck?
On my truck what I bought from Jersey for my cousin.
You bought a truck from in Jersey from your cousin.
For my cousin.
How much did you pay for the truck?
I paid $2,500 for the truck.
Do you have any evidence that you paid $2,500 for the truck? Why would you need someone else to put the insurance on the truck? Why don't you put the insurance on the truck yourself?
Because my license is messed up.
What does my license is messed up mean?
I mean,
suspended?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, yeah, right. So you're not supposed to be driving.
I wasn't driving the truck. I didn't drive the truck.
Oh, you just were caressing it at night. And
no, they know.
Right.
Know.
So you run out and buy a truck that you're not supposed to be driving, but you need insurance on it, even though you're not driving it.
I do instruction. I got 3 people who works with me. I got a licensed driver with me.
What does that have to do with it? You're not supposed to be at the wheel of the...
But I'm not driving the truck. My person who works with me drives the truck.
Why don't you just straighten out your license that
That's the person I was doing.
You probably owe a lot in tickets,
No, I
right?
don't. I don't owe a lot.
Why did your license get suspended?
Basically speeding when I was a kid, motorcycles.
Right, but if you get a speeding ticket and you pay it, then you paid it, so...
Nassau County kind of different. You can pay a ticket and it bounce back on you years later. I learned that
Years later, it bounces back on you like a boomerang. So you buy the truck even though you're not supposed to be driving, and then you want somebody to insure it even though it's not supposed to be driven, or you're not supposed to be driving. And so you ask your sister, but your sister couldn't do it.
She couldn't come up to 3 weeks. I was at her house. The project she came and took my sister, she asked me, you know, I'll do it for you. Cool, you saved me 3 weeks away from my sister. So we made a deal. She put insurance register on the truck. I get it from Jersey to
Insurance and registration.
Yeah, I get it from Jersey to New York. I give her back the place, she give me my title.
How did you two know each other?
We grew up together.
Okay, go on.
You know, when I got the truck into New York, I seemed like I couldn't get my title. You know, like I told her, I can't get no inspection on a truck with no title.
Why couldn't you get a title?
Because she got the title.
Okay, so hold on.
She won't give it to me.
Wait, in whose name is the title?
It's in her name.
Because the person who signed it over to you, you didn't sign it. Because you can't register it because you've got a suspended license. So you had her register it in her name.
Yeah, to bring
and put the title in her name.
Yeah, to bring it from Jersey to New York.
All right,
and I got it into New York.
Okay, and then...
I got it into New York.
Right.
I tried to give her back her place. I got no title. And that's what we've been arguing the whole entire time, is the title.
Okay, now your version of this is a little different, correct? Ma'am?
I'm sorry, yes,
That's
it
okay.
is. Yes, it is.
According to you, you don't want to give him the title back because he's already starting to get parking tickets and tolls that are in your name.
Correct.
That
And plus,
he's
he
not
owed the
paying.
insurance. He didn't want to pay.
Hold on.
As I stated, yes, I did it for him as a favor. Because I knew
What was in it for you?
Nothing. Just to do him a favor, because he thought he was a good guy. I knew Larry for a long time, but the point is, he was full. I mean, but he didn't keep his ear in the bargain.
How not? How did he not?
He paid the first month's insurance.
Okay.
After that, it was no money's paid after that.
How many insurance bills came to your house for you to pay that he did not pay? Just
Only
the one?
Just the one.
The one.
Because
and the one was how much?
$325. See
Can I see? Hold on. Can I see the bill?
Yes.
Because you said it was $342.55, so I need to see the bill.
No, it's $342.55.
It is $342.
I need these right here.
Let me see it anyway.
But,
Okay. Now wait a second.
I'm sorry.
Did you pay that insurance bill?
No, I didn't.
All right. So then the insurance on the car gets canceled.
It was supposed to be coming off his debit card monthly. It's supposed to be direct coming in from off his work card that he has from his company. We assigned that to the insurance company.
And what went wrong?
There was no money on the card.
Okay.
After the first payment.
Okay. Did you fail to make the insurance payment?
It came out of my account. It says on my statement it came out of my account.
May I see your statement that shows that it came out of your account?
That's the 2 payments. The third one didn't get paid because I got no title in 90 days. That was the deal.
Oh, okay.
I get my title.
Hold on. So you're just saying it's the third one you didn't pay?
Yeah, the third one I did not pay because...
Okay, I don't need to see it. So now, stop. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Don't yell at each other in my courtroom. That is my job. You do not talk to each other in my courtroom.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so the third insurance payment did not get paid. And what we have is, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go. He's asking you to give him the title so that he can transfer everything. And you're saying, yeah, as soon as you pay all the stuff that's happening, because it wasn't just the insurance payment that came in her name, it was also the tolls and the parking tickets. Do you have proof of the tolls and the parking tickets?
Here.
So the third payment would have been in what month?
It would have been...
February?
Huh?
No, it would have been January.
Yeah, it would have been January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they cancel you in January.
Yeah. I would have paid it, like I told you, everything would get paid if you give me my title to my truck. It's like the toll booth.
Right, but except for that no one wants to give you the title because that's the only leverage they have over you paying it.
Yeah.
So how about you just pay what you're supposed to pay that you could get the title?
No, I paid everything else. What happened to the month before
I'm sorry, there are tolls in the amount of $325.50.
Well, she refused to give it to me because she wanted me to give her $50 to go get the bill. That is when I went and got the truck from Jersey. That's when I first went and got the truck. Why couldn't I get that bill when it first happened? Why I gotta wait till now to even hear about that? And I've been told
wait a
about
second,
that.
wait a second. You're trying to tell me she never said, hey, you owe tolls?
She never said that. I got voicemails
She never said, hey, you owe tolls?
No.
You owe me money for tolls?
No. Two, the lady called and tells me she countersuing me.
So, according to you, he owes you how much when you come up with this harebrained idea of calling in the car stolen? Which is what you do, right? You call in the car stolen?
The reason why I did that, because he said he took the plates off. And I didn't hear from him after that. So if you took the plates off,
what do you mean you
where's the
didn't
truck?
hear from him?
I said, if you took the plates off, give me the plates, and we could just do the insurance. And then you'll have the title. I didn't hear from him like months after that. He just
did you
shut
call him?
down. Yes, I was constantly calling him, constantly. That's the reason why I went and report the vehicle stolen, because he said he took the plates off. So where's the truck? If you took the plates off, where's the truck and where are you? My license was in jeopardy of being suspended.
Because of all the unpaid tickets and tolls.
And the judgment, he has judgments coming up also.
So you end up doing what?
Reporting the vehicle stolen because I went to
But you know it's not your vehicle to report stolen.
But the plates were in my name in order to protect my name with my license.
But you didn't report to the police, hey, listen, I got into this whole little insurance fraud thing with my friend because I was covering him because his license is suspended, so of course he can't drive. So I went ahead and put the insurance in my name so that the insurance company would be duped into thinking that I was the risk when actually a guy with a suspended license and a bunch of speeding tickets was the risk.
And got in trouble.
And so when that happened, now the guy owes me money for tolls, officer, so I would like to report my tag stolen? No. You reported the car stolen because the car is under your name.
The car itself, yes.
Yes, I know. You don't see any evil act
I know it was wrong, but see, they kept sending me information from DMV, and I was getting more nervous and more nervous. I'm a home health lady, certified home health lady. I need my license to work with.
So you call in the car stolen, and what happens? What happens? When do you call in the car stolen?
They retrieved it from in front of his home.
What day do you call the car stolen?
Oh gosh.
Can I tell you when?
I'm sorry, I don't recall. But 2 days after, they retrieved the truck in front of his home.
So 2 days before it gets impounded. Now, when it gets impounded...
It was in front of his house.
In front of his house. And when it gets impounded, what happens? Do you call her back finally?
No. When he got impounded, you know how I got impounded? Because one of my friends said, you're lying, your truck getting impounded. So I went down and talked to the officer. They know me.
Where was that happening? In front of your house?
Yeah, in front of my house.
Okay.
They know me because I buy a lot of mini motorcycles for little kids. So during the summertime, I got all the kids, so all the cops know me. So he came and said, Larry, truck report is stolen, but I know it's not stolen because it's been sitting here for months. I was like, what are you talking about? So he shows me on the computer, a report is stolen. So I let the cop listen to the recording of her 3 days before when I'm trying to get the title from her.
Do you have the recording here?
I got it right here.
Why would the cops then take the car?
Huh?
If they don't think it's legitimately stolen, they should be arresting her for filing a false police report. That's what should have happened.
That's what they was working on.
Well,
honestly, I told the cop in Long Beach, I don't want her to get arrested over there because...
Oh, that was foolhardy.
Welcome back to the People's Court, Harvey. 11 years. So you got a good friend. The friend has a suspended license. He says, you got to help me out. I'll give you the money, buy the car for me, put it in your name. Would you do it?
No.
Why?
Because I think his license is suspended, so...
That's true, but there are more reasons than that. Why?
More reasons is that it's morally just not acceptable. He got his license suspended.
Fair point. That is true, but...
I think your friend's going to do 30 days in jail, and it's better if you tell them that, you know, a lot of people already went through that. So telling them that it's immoral could save him a lot of time, you know, with his family.
That's fair enough. You're missing something I'll tell you about in a minute. Going inside the courtroom.
All right, let me hear the message. Let me hear the message. She had no problem with you getting arrested for it.
I noticed that.
Exactly.
I really noticed that.
So you're telling me that she said reports a car stolen, that you could have been stopped and hauled into jail on a third-degree felony, but you don't want to say, hey, that's false. Look, listen to these messages. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Go ahead. Play the audio for me.
You know what, man? Anything you got to say to me, stop sending me texts and just say it to my face.
I can't believe you actually let yourself go through this.
No. We've been waiting on you for the longest. We've been waiting for you for the longest. I want my title.
I understand that.
I'm tired of waiting on you.
You know what you're waiting on, Larry?
What?
You're waiting on yourself to become a man, to come to realize.
Stop making excuses.
That's not an excuse.
It is.
I'm just trying.
He's been waiting on you for the longest. He's been waiting on you to come. All you had to do is walk into to the police station, which you said. You said you want to go police department. That's what you said. Now you're going to tell her I gave you the van? Huh? That's what you say? I gave it to you?
You brought that as a gift to me.
When I buy for gift, do you got a contract saying I did that? Remember?
All right,
Are you placing this call with the cop?
Yeah, yes. I'm playing with the cop.
Okay.
At this point, it's in front of my house.
I have a question. When the truck gets impounded,
what
the
happened
only
then?
person who can take it out of impound
It's
is
her.
the registered owner, and it's you.
Yes.
So what happens?
They phoned me as I phoned him. He didn't phone me that day.
I don't care. I want to know what happened to the truck.
Okay, I'm waiting for Mr. Lawrence to call me. We'll go with the title, you know, as he paid
Why
me the insurance.
didn't you do that?
He didn't come. I called him. He said, I said, you going to give me the insurance money still? I said, because it's still due.
Okay, be honest. The reason you didn't do it is because he didn't cough up the money. That's why. You wanted the money first, and then you'd go get the car out afterwards.
I was going to meet him there.
Then why didn't you?
I'm not going to pay you
Why didn't you just meet him there?
I didn't have any money to pay for the impound. It was only the first
Maybe you
day.
shouldn't have lied and said that your car was stolen.
Oh, God.
And according to you, the car's worth $2,500, but you also had $2,500 worth of tools inside.
I got more
the
than
truck.
that on there. I got more than that.
How are you going to prove that? Because you know what happened to your car, right? Or you want me to tell you?
I already know. I talked to dude.
Your car was smashed.
Yes, honestly.
They junked it.
He told me yesterday.
Right.
I seen him yesterday. I asked him, do you still got the truck? He said, nah, lad, I had to smash it. You waited too long. I said, man, ain't nothing I could do without the title. All my tools is gone.
You know,
He got my tools.
I don't know whether you're friendly with this officer, but
No,
I'm telling you, they could have done more. They could have made you two be in the same room at the same time and
They tried, but she wouldn't show up.
Nah,
they tried.
They know where she lives. They could,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like a really hustling officer might have tried to help you out before the unthinkable happened and they smashed your wheels. You know, maybe they weren't itching to help you so much because you still have a canceled
How about January?
license. Is your license still canceled?
Technically?
Technically. No, there's
No,
only yes or no. That's like a little bit pregnant.
No, I got one more ticket.
By the way, the police didn't log any tools inside the car. There's nothing in the paperwork about tools.
They ain't like nothing on the truck because the cop knew me. They ain't like nothing on it. That's the part that was frustrating
I'm sorry what you're talking about. They do log something because we have the records off the internet. They did not say, oh, by the way, we're holding $2,500 worth of tools.
What they
just
holding on to
say
then?
it got smashed. They don't, well, if there's something in it, they take it out before they smash it.
The toolbox, I had 2 big toolboxes.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, right. It looks like you might not have, because they would have taken that out and impounded it separately if you had that.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
But so you telling, oh, man. Okay, the tools was on that truck, so I supposed to keep all my receipts?
Can you have a receipt for the tools?
Because the lady never told me I need to bring receipts for the tools.
Nobody has to tell you. You're suing for $2,500 worth of tools. You think you could just pick a figure out of the sky? You know you have to prove things in court. You know, the hemorrhaging could have stopped, and instead it just became exsanguination. Just bloodletting until there is no more blood. By the car getting impounded, and then a perfectly good truck getting impounded, and then a perfectly good truck getting smashed to smithereens.
Perfectly.
I don't even understand why your town doesn't auction it. Why would they have it, you know, like a perfectly good truck go to smithereens like that? It's crazy, just crazy. And I don't understand, because I know what my police would have done. They would have talked to both of you, talked to her on the, gone to her house if she's not answering. You know, gone that extra mile to figure out what's going on here, and then figured it out instead of having a perfectly good truck go to waste, you know? It's just, it's crazy.
Excuse me,
crazy.
Your Honor.
No, I'm done hearing from both of you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I really am.
All right.
So I'm going to find the value of the truck to be the $2,500. From that $2,500 that I'm going to find, the only reason that thing got impounded and he lost every penny that he had in the truck is because of you filing a false police report. So I'm going to find that you owe him the $2,500. I'm not going to find that you owe him another $2,500 in tools that he can't prove. However, I'm going to deduct from that the amount that she is able to prove that you owe, which is the insurance, the tolls, and the ticket, which frankly is, you know, it really is which came first, the chicken or the egg, because we wouldn't be in this position if that money had been paid. So I am going to deduct from that the amount she is able to prove, and that leaves a sum total judgment in your favor in the amount of $1,751.95 because he lost his car thanks to you filing a false police report, but you're entitled to your money as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Oh, this is...
Well, the plaintiff does prevail in this case. Boy, you came in with a lot of papers.
I know.
Anyway, you got to pay him $1,750, thereabouts. Okay.
He has to pay me
You feel
also.
guilty for...
No, I do not feel guilty.
Why?
You know, it's over with already. It was a pain and headache with him. You know, he should have took the responsibility of taking care of the bill, first of all. I don't feel guilty at all. You know? If you get it, you get it. But it serves both a good lesson for both of us.
Yeah, okay.
I don't feel guilty.
Bad deal for everybody. All right, thank you very much. You must sign a few documents. Mr. Finley, I feel sorry for you. Car got smashed, gone, out, you know. Well, what'd you learn from all this?
What I learned?
Yeah.
I learned you don't trust friends, and I realized your proof don't mean nothing these days.
Okay, well, you made a big mistake. A lot of mistakes made here, Harvey. What do you think?
And here's the big reason, Doug, why you never want to put somebody else's car, or your car rather, in your name if somebody else buys it with a suspended license. That's because if they get in an accident, you're responsible, and you could end up going bankrupt because of it.